Lumpy real estate market.
I like lumpy because it shows, the lumps that were, and last year, as you know, 2021 was epic. I mean, it was the best real estate market for us in our history and for most real estate firms. And this year is a little different. I mean, we're ending the year like light, not as a strong market. And we're probably entering maybe a mild recession. I don't know for sure. Nobody does. But it's a tougher environment. But you know what, Lucy? In these tough environments, that's when real estate professionals shine because, clients need them more than ever. In a market that everything is just up, 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 everybody feels like they can figure it out. But this market is when I think real estate agents really shine and their expertise is super needed in this sort of challenging economic environment.
And maybe we will lose a few agents here and there. And only the strongest and the toughest and the most devoted will stay around and be successful.
The cream rises to the top. That's what they say. Yeah, I mean, it is tougher because the business is lighter, transactions are less, but we're still doing a good amount of business. Not the end of the world. It's not post-Lehman where we had the mortgage crisis. Yeah. We're in a different environment. It's not where people are walking away from contracts because in that environment, we saw people like fleeing. There was a lot of fear. We don't have that today because we have more restrictions for underwriting and mortgages. And, the market is still fluid. There's still a lot of money in the economy because of all the money the Fed put in and because people made a lot of money during the pandemic. People got really rich. So I think we are okay, but lumpy. It's lumpy. So it's not going to be crazy, busy, 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 but it is going to be one of those sort of challenging markets, I think.
We'll make it.
We'll make it. We always make it. We made it after Lehman, after 9/11, after the pandemic for me was the most probably uncertain because nobody knew what was going on. We all looked out the window. I lived in New York City and I didn't leave the city during the pandemic. And I looked out the window and it was like there was nobody in the street. Nobody was outside. And the supermarkets, and it was like creepy and we didn't know what would happen to real estate and everybody's worried about their health. And so once we got that vaccine, it was like, boom.
Yes, exactly.
Boom. We took off like a rocket because uncertainty is not good for any market. And the pandemic, had everybody, frightened. And now we're in a much better place, right? What is history? It's the study of surprises, right? It's stuff we didn't know, but we're in a better place today. Now we understand how we would handle a pandemic. I hope we'd handle, in a better way because we know more now.